Live from the
God.
the National Trust of Great Britain. I know we're a little bit early here, but that's the way the day proceeds here on
X.
on Planet X here. So someone wants to say hello this morning. So
Someone was asked to say hello, but I do it. Greetings and peace from your mother.
There, oh, hi, Mom.
I'm ready to go to Sprouts with my green Sprouts bag and my green mask and my new green sweatshirt that I got from Goodwill.
It looks mighty fine on you there.
Everybody was saying I had a green thumb after my bragging picture the other day of when I went outside, and truly, I couldn't stop myself, and I didn't even know how big the pile was until the picture happened. Everybody was very kind to me and saying I had a green thumb. I just have sore muscles, not a green thumb. I just don't give up. And everybody else, works just as hard as me, are harder. People have to drive far to work, or they have kids to take care of still, or they're taking care of their older parents, or their jobs are terrible. I mean, and everybody has to work very hard. It's just not me. I wasn't really feeling like, I felt bad after I saw what I wrote. Anyway,
oh, you're not special.
I'm not special, so I just like everybody else working really hard. So that's all. I'm lucky that I can still move around at all with my gammy knee and my 3 screws in my hip. So I'm feeling fortunate. So you all have a wonderful day, and I'm sure Lon is totally prepared for you.
As always. Okay. Bye, dear.
Goodbye, dear.
Okay. So now let me see if I can turn this around. See where they're unloading trucks here today, as always. So I know we're a little bit early, but let's see. There we go. And I do have my National Trust hat on. Did you want to say something? Okay. Anyway, we're both in a green mood. Anyway, I've sort of promised a funny little something today for us concerning self-initiation. Self-initiation is based on the Qabalah. We hear a great deal. I talk a great deal about the Qabalah. People who are interested in ceremonial magic talk about the Qabalah. People who are interested in astrology and astrological magic talk about the Qabalah. People who are into Enochian magic talk about the Qabalah. People who are in the disciplines of the Golden Dawn and of Freemasonry talk about Qabalah. And there's a lot of talk about the Qabalah, and everybody at first wishes I want that book. I want that Qabalah book. Well, there is no book of Qabalah. There are Kabbalistic texts. And if you really want to look at the big cosmic picture, every text, even the phone book and the menu at McDonald's, is a Kabbalistic document. But some documents over the years, last couple thousand years, have been created and fashioned and crafted to be specific Kabbalistic documents. And so we have collections such as the Zohar and the foundational text is the Sefer Yetzirah, tiny little book that more or less sets the stage for how Kabbalists view existence. and they sort of couch it in the terms of creation and God and deity and hierarchies of forces that they, for convenience sake, I think, refer to as angels and spirits and archangels, and then they think in terms of layers of consciousness that actually supports existence itself, and all of this being aspects of consciousness, not only human consciousness that we mistakenly think is limited to our meat brains and our skulls, but the consciousness that's literally holding everything together. Well, anyway, I wrote the book, The Chicken Qabalah of Rabbi Lamed Ben Clifford, in an attempt to sort of lay the foundations of how Hermetic Kabbalists, modern magicians, and modern Hermetic thought approaches the Kabbalah as sort of a self-transformational tool. But you always get the question, well, what do I do with this? What do I do with this? You don't, as you're studying it, you don't feel yourself being mutated and lubricated by the even toying with these ideas. You can't feel that, so you feel like, well, nothing's going on here. Why am I studying this stuff? And you wonder why you're fascinated by it, and you wonder why you're almost addicted by these exercises of thought. Well, the Chicken Qabalah was well received, and it was sort of based on my lesson plans, my non-existent lesson plans for years of Monday Night Magic classes. And it was well received, and it sort of gave a painless foundation for the Kabbalistic thought, at least a place for you to start if you're interested in it vis-a-vis your magical career and things like that. Then I tried to address the desire among many people that like the Chicken Qabalah and enjoyed the manner in which I presented it. I wrote another one along the same lines called The Son of Chicken Qabalah, only this time it was based on to address the question, what do I do with this shit? And in The Son of Chicken Qabalah, I designed a 3-degree initiatory experience. And the 3 degrees are based on the very, very basic fundamental principles from the Sefer Yetzirah, how creation and existence popped out of a singularity, creating the 3 mother letters of the Hebrew alphabet and the 7 double letters of the Hebrew alphabet and the 12 simple letters of the Hebrew alphabet, as if creation had to first create creation itself. And the 3 mother letters represent, if you want to put it in your imagination, a singularity springing up and down and right and left from a central point, like the Big Bang. The Big Bang created an expanding sphere of existence itself. And but that was easily illustrated by thinking up, down, right, left, front, back. You create space, okay? And movement within space creates time. And then the landmarks of that center position in the six walls, if you will, ceiling, floor, front wall, back wall, right wall, left wall, that expanding cube represents that. That's your 7 double letters, and the edges, those 6 sides of the cube have 12 edges to it, and there's the principles, the forces, the actions of 12. So 3, 7, and 12. Those are the big numbers. Now, I didn't mean to get into all of that this morning. I just wanted to say that in the Son of Chicken Qabalah, I provide 3 initiation ceremonies. One version of them as scripts for an initiatory, a group of people getting together to act as initiatory officers in a specific kind of temple, in a specific kind of way, initiating a candidate. And thanks to some wonderful and heroic friends over the years, these have actually been mounted. It takes an initiatory team of at least 3 people, and it takes a goodly amount of space in about 3 days to put a series of candidates through this thing. And we call it the OOO, okay, or at first it was the Order of Omega. Now we just call it Zippy, But along with each of these degree ceremonies that take you on a ride, like a roller coaster ride of you riding along on these 3 phases of creation. You ride along, first of all, on the creation of those, of what the 3 mother letters create, and you experience it like dramatic degree initiations are supposed to do to a candidate. And then the second degree, you ride along on the roller coaster ride of the creation of the walls in the center of the cube, and the third degree is the 12. So the first degree would be the 3 basic elements. Second degree would be the 7 planetary spheres. And the third degree would be characterized, at least, by the 12 houses of the zodiac, or 12 signs of the zodiac. But along with those scripts, because not everybody can do much more than imagine themselves going through these initiations, there's a version of each of the ceremonies that you do all by yourself. And that's in the little portfolio that goes along with every one of these degrees. So, I just want to read you the temple openings of these 3 private ceremonies. Now, there is furniture. Now, when I say furniture, I don't mean couches and tables and chairs and bedroom suites. I'm talking about there are things, accoutrements that adorn each of these degrees. And for the first degree, that is the three mother letters, you have a simple three-branched candlestick. Okay? You probably have one in your home right now anyway. And you get yourself 3 candles. A yellow one, a red one, and a blue one for Aleph Mem Shin. Let's see. So here they are. Boy, that was a long... I'm running out of battery here with this digression here. So here is your simple temple opening kind of meditation for the 3rd degree. Oh, excuse me, for the 1st degree. Simple home temple opening. To be performed prior to other home rituals, exercises, and meditations. Sit before the altar. And I've described the altar. It's a very, very simple altar that has that 3-branch candlestick on it with those 3 colored candles. Sit before the altar. Candles are unlit. Clap 3 times. This is what you say. I dwell in timelessness before the birth of creation. I am poised at the formless primal center of creation yet to be. I am the God that creates limitless space from my dimensionless center. I am the God that brings forth form from formlessness. I am the God that fashions time from timelessness. I rule through the agency of the 3 mother letters. 3 extends and creates space, form, and time, and in doing so casts a spell of illusion. And you take a match and light the bright pale yellow candle for Aleph. Aleph extends, creating the illusion of above and below. Then you light the deep blue candle for Mem. Mem extends, creating the illusion of east and west. And then lighting the glowing orange scarlet candle for Shin. Shin extends, creating the illusion of north and south. Then you make your 1st degree sign. You're given signs and words and grips. Okay. You make your 1st degree sign and you intone the word Sh. Those are the 3 mother letters, Aleph Mem Shin. Then you say, the light is extended, the temple is builded. The temple is open. Then you proceed with your, as a 3rd degree, of course, then you proceed to do your warm-up exercises, your chanting, your breath cycles, and everything that is included in your meditation exercises that go appropriately with that degree. 2nd degree. Are you ready? Maybe I should stretch this out into 3 days. Second degree. Simple second degree home temple opening to be performed prior to the other home rituals or exercises or meditations. Sit before the altar. At the beginning, the candles of the menorah are unlit. Second degree, you have a 7-branched menorah. You don't have an 8-branch Hanukkah candlestick. It's a menorah, which has a candle right in the center and 3 on each side. And they're colored. Clap 7 times. Darkness. Before light expands and shatters into colors, sounds, shifting forms, and pairs of opposites, strike a match. Light in extension. Lighting the center black candle of the menorah, then you pluck the lit black candle of the menorah. 7 seals the limits of space and form and time. 7 divides itself against itself. You use that black candle to light the yellow Beth candle. Phantom life that dreams of phantom death. Light the blue Gimel candle. Phantom peace that dreams of war. Light the green Doloth candle. Phantom wisdom that dreams of folly. Light the violet Kaf candle. Phantom wealth that dreams of poverty. Lighting the red Pei candle. Phantom beauty that dreams of ugliness. Lighting the orange Resh candle. Phantom fruitfulness that dreams of sterility. Now you replace the black Tav candle on the menorah. Phantom dominion that dreams of slavery. 3 are against 3, and 1 places them in equilibrium. The temple is illuminated. The temple is open. Then finally, if I can find it, 3rd degree. Oh. Simple temple opening for the 3rd degree, to be performed prior to other home rituals, exercises, or meditations. On the altar are placed both the candelabra, the 3-1, and the menorah, all unlit. Sit comfortably before the altar and clap 12 times in batteries of 4. Strike a match and light the black Tav candle and pluck it from the menorah. The point said, I am. Using the flame of the Tav, light the Aleph, Mem, and Shin candles of the candelabra. The point bursts as 3 extended rays. Replace the Tav candle to the center of the menorah and pluck the Aleph candle. Using the Aleph candle, light the Beth and Gimel camels of the menorah. Replace the Aleph candle and pluck the Mem candle. Using the Mem candle, light the Daleth and Kaf candles of the menorah. Replace the Mem candle and pluck the Shin candle. Using the Shin candle, light the Pei and Resh candles of the menorah. The 3 rays sealed the limits of space and time. Replace the Shin candle in the menorah. And provoked a 12-fold war of roses. The temple is open. Now, I'm sure for most of you, a lot of that doesn't make much sense. But even the use of a simple flame and the colored candles in that particular order recreates the phases of the creation of existence and sets the stage. If you become attuned to the rhythms of that sequence of actions to further lubricate your spiritual adventure. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope I still have a battery left. Thursday is the official day out for the new book. It's already out. An Accidental Christ. We've got a big book launch, and I'm going to read particular sections of it. And this coming Thursday, I hope you know, if I'm going to shamelessly promote anything right at the moment, I hope you get that, because I had great fun writing it. It's more than fun. I hope I actually accomplished something that would be appreciated by everybody from Freemasons to sincere Christians, but mostly for Thelemites and folks like us. Okay, until tomorrow, continue to be good to yourself, be good to each other. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Love is the law. Love under will. We'll close with my National Trust hat there.